Wembanyama.
There's no end to the ways Doncic can score.
Pass to Champagnie. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
Here's Fox, following the basket by LeBron James. Vassell, the bounce pass. Clock at 6. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Here's Doncic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Doncic has got 8 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Fox feeling it out a bit. And Wembanyama outside. Castle on the wing. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pacing space style.
Oh, from ultra-close range, Doncic.
Here's Castle. Jams it in off the great move.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And it's Fox with the rebound.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
And here they come. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Spurs lead by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Stolen by Reeves. Harper's shot's good.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
Pass to Kleba. And Kleba slams it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's Reeves outside. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Castle. Johnson outside. Spurs working the ball around now. Now Cornette. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
San Antonio making a switch here.
San Antonio substitution.
You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that, and it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you, Kevin.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. This is his third free throw attempt of the game. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 10-2 run here. A baseline J. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 13. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
5 on the clock. The offensive rebound. Another shot. It's tipped. Taken away by Hayes. For the finish. Luka hustles and gets it to the rim.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
And it's Ayton with the rebound. Lakers trailed by 11. Here comes LeBron.
Watch out. LeBron's on the move, and he's not going to be denied.
Fox, no good.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. Here's Doncic. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Snatched up. Back to Wembanyama. Doncic with the steal. Lakers shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for one.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
Fox. Yes, that goes in.
Assist from.
And the Spurs lead by 7.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Wembanyama left side. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's LeBron. Out to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Fox gets it to go.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Doncic with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Pass to James. There's a big move by LeBron.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs out in front. They lead by 5. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here in Los Angeles. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Spurs leading by 5. And it's Vassell in the corner. Spurs passing it around. Fast break, the Lakers. And here's Reeves outside. And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
James in the post. He's got 6. Misses from short range. Throws it up high. And stolen by LeBron. Oh, Reeves in position. And stolen by Vassell. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on 8.
And how about the burst there with the change of pace? Fox is elite at attacking the rim.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Doncic. Oh, explosive move by Doncic.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Pass to Ayton. James in the post. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
The Spurs have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Second team.
Good on both. Lakers trailed by 9. Doncic with it. 19 points in the game. LeBron right at the doorstep, and he finds the 2.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage. and there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Let's go to the sideline and see what Lllllllll has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, guys. Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you guys.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And Fox gets it to go. And now it's a 9-point Spurs lead.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Doncic. San Antonio with the rebound. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 20.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Fox. Whoa, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the board. Really keep a body on it. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Champagny. Now Barnes. Knocked loose. Goes up on the high post. LeBron can't get it to go.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Barnes with it. Now guarded by Smart. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Lakers trail by 11. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. For Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with. The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Here's Castle. Rebounded by DeAndre. Here's LeBron. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Spurs lead by 9. And don't go away. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Lakers trail by 9. Reeves right side. To the right side. 5 to shoot. From deep. That's tipped. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
San Antonio substitution.
San Antonio leading by 9.
Kelly Olynyk.
Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Fox has got 24 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle splits for the Spurs?
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
Driving in. Pass to Hayes. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Fox, no good. Lakers trailed by 7. And here is Hachimura. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Down low. Here's Olynyk. Misses the baby hook. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Nice defense by Vassell. San Antonio leading by 7. Barnes down low. And here is Fox. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Ayton. Doncic fires. No good from 3. Spurs leading by 7. Fox. Off the glass.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Yeah, there's Vassell staying active, extending the possession.
Smart outside for 3. The 3 goes down.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Vassell. Reeves rips down the board. Lakers trail by 8. Doncic.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
It's LeBron with the drive. And the rejection by Wembanyama. On the wing, Reed. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
James outside. And stolen by Vassell. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6.
This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it.
And we've talked about the skill. Doncic has polished his game at a very young age, and that pump fake was a seasoned veteran's move.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Pressure moment for Tassel.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-6 run. Luka with authority inside.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Fox. He'll tip it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Fox. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Now James. Wow, the athleticism of LeBron James.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And this is it, guys. Down one, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Tries from 10. No good there. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close. That was a fun night of that.
Me and Poppy on the same. My diamonds could never stand still. Where you going, can't come here. I'll always take you back for your.
Come on, a good time, but a bad one. You say you want, give me something a long time. Me deal with this thing, rough something like crime. I make you sing this song.
Say what I did, you know, bro. Good time, therefore. I'm riding up like a stroller. I'll survive in a photo. Let my want it like a New York. And I'm coming red like Coca-Cola. I'ma have a very good time. I swear to God, I can never style out a shorty. She sick, she like all of her ride. Where is my phone at? Bully.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Castle for three. He drops it from range. We should be in for a fast-paced game tonight, Legs. Two teams that like to get out and run.
Yeah, you're about to see a track meet out there. Both teams want to get up and down. You're going to see that scoreboard lit up.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite. Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Fox misses the baby hook.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the jump shot. SGA's got his second basket.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
What body control with a defender right in his face. You can't do it any better than that.
It's Dort on the wing. Stolen by Vassell. Here's Castle. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Can't finish the lob. Here's the break. And he's gone for the lob.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's SGA. 6 points for him. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click. Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Pass to Vassell. Castle on the wing. The shake. Clock at 6. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Drops in the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Substitution on the floor.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
San Antonio with the ball. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Fox outside. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Fox has got 9 points.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside. And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Vassell, right side. From 7 feet away. Here's Fox. Launches it. Williams grabs the board. 17 seconds left in the first quarter here. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
There's 10 seconds left in the first. Holmgren outside. Up in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 19. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
San Antonio leading by 3. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they built something special in OKC. Piece by piece.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. It's stolen by Barnes. Back come the Spurs in transition. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. The 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Castle outside. Left side, Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Here's Joe. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs lead by 9. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Outside Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And now an 11-point Spurs lead. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
And that one drops.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Here's Fox. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Hartenstein. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Wemby. Holmgren with the block.
Yeah, just an excellent shot block. Holmgren is so good at using his length and timing to erase shot attempts. This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Well, if you have an opening, hit that gas pedal, and you will get it easy, too.
Wembanyama with a bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. Takes a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Shea with a step. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. 1:10 left in the first half of basketball. Wembanyama down low. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 9. Inside. Here's Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada, too, eh?
Of the North.
It's stolen by Johnson. Castle attacking. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Oh, using that length. Castle converting under duress.
That one drops for him. SGA's got 19 points. Spurs lead by 10. Here's Harper. Castle left side to the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Sends it home with some power.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And so it's San Antonio going into the break up 12. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. Back to the game after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. Down by 12. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Stripped away. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Oh, going up there. Vassell showing off his hops.
Here's Holmgren. Good D by Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 14. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot, too. Some trying times, but his team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Here's Holmgren. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Holmgren, no good on the free throw. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Pass to Castle. Outside Johnson. Back to Castle. Just 4 to shoot. Fires it from 18. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 12. Left side SGA. Taking it inside. SGA.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Cornette. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Spurs making a change here.
Number 4, here's Fox.
Thunder trail by 12. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and BA, this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
And he can't hit the second.
That is disappointing. He is someone they normally rely on from the line.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. BA, back to you.
A two-way talent. All right, Allie, thank you.
Come to me.
Fox surveying the D. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 11. They've got numbers. Dort. Rebound by Olynyk. To the middle. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Holmgren. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's SGA. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. And it's now 26 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. The Spurs making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
There's 1:40 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Fox. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Vassell.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground. Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
Williams misses.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Crosses over. Vassell's shot is good.
And when Wings take it down low, good things happen.
Ooh, strong finish, SGA.
And he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Thunder trail by 13. Williams from long range. He can't hit that time.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Here's SGA. And he converts the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points in the quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The kick out to Williams. Outside, SGA. The floater. No luck on that one. No luck on that one. And so it's San Antonio in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They hold a real solid
50.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Knocks it loose. Fox on the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Aaron Wiggins.
They're one of the fastest players in the game. When Fox attacks the defense, he puts so much pressure on them.
All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder. And the Spurs making a change here. Thunder trail by 11. Here's Topic. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get a high percentage at the rim.
Here's Fox. A ferocious throwdown by Fox.
Showing off the major hops. Wow. Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power. Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Barnes misses in close. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Wembanyama. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
You see Wemby's confidence growing with shots like this. He's just proving he can score on physical defense.
Oh, he jammed it.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves. What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Here's Holmgren. Easy two for Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Now Wembanyama. There's the drive. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Outside Dort, puts up a tray, and he nails it.
This is what it's been since halftime. remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Here's Castle. 5 to shoot. And there's the drive. And stolen by Hartenstein. In transition, here they come. Holmgren. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
And relentless effort from Holmgren, refusing to give up until it's all over.
Here's Champagny. Here's Castle. 5 on the clock. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys.
To the floor, the commentators. Come ahead.
Here's Fox. Clock at 2. No good from 3.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 13 fouls.
San Antonio with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
It's all about the effort level from Dort on defense. He puts in the work to lock down shooters.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. SGA. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Good on the first. And that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Tries again. Wembanyama there for the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At the line for the Spurs.
And he misses the second one as well. So 0 for 2 that time. It's SGA with a drive. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the
one time, but now she back again. When I'm in Cali, I keep the cause I ain't lacking. She said that's her best friend, I guess I'm friends.
She quit a 9 to 5 working for me. They chat know I'm a goat, like my logo jumping. Spent 50 on the watch, my wrist turned like Ben 10. Butter peeking, I'm on road with the praying to God I make it back. Monte Carlo in the trenches faster than a scat pack. I can't hang around no rap, my mama taught me better than that. It feel better when around me, that's my habitat. He just rapping, getting the store, I heard he pay for his respect. I buy like every day, I'm contract. Got like 4 gold plaques, turned up to the max. Having 5-star, gotta ask.
5-star for in a I'm going brazen when just a week ago try to play me. I'm talking about my main man, cause I put him on your and have bro like he was T-Key. At show price going up, I know these love for, but I can't let him get one up on man. I think Obama every day, bro, changed that, but I can't forget what I did at back though.
It's an Eastern Conference battle here in Milwaukee as the Bucks look to work the home court advantage. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Now here's Giannis.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. When you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
It's all about Antetokounmpo. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo. Oh, my goodness, the slam!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Now, here's Mobley. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. And so here's Cleveland. 4-point game. Harden, no good. And Porter, here we go. Back to Giannis. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. RJ, last season, as we know, the Cavs got hit with the injury bug at the worst possible time, right in the playoffs.
Yeah, the worst time possible. Their key players all had injury concerns as this season wore on. But sometimes you just got to play through it in the playoffs.
It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Lllllllll on the sideline.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We discussed Evan Mobley and how he wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Ellie, thank you.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. Antetokounmpo up top. 6 points for him. Porter with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And maybe the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Porter. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. And that one's good by Giannis.
The Rico. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Tries to keep it alive. Harden outside. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
Just an absolute ferocious score. When Harden gets a chance to score from the interior, he doesn't think twice about shooting.
Pass to Rollins. Takes it inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's.
Oh, wow. Yes! Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face. Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And it's Giannis missing. The Cavaliers trailing. For 3, Mitchell. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Right side Turner. With 1 on the clock. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Here's Allen. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it. Back to you.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And Merrill has it in the corner. And here's Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Crafty move. Merrill gets the bucket. Merrill's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. And it's Milwaukee's ball, trailing by 2, driving to the basket. Outside Portis, and it's Wade with the rebound. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Merrill. Rebound, Milwaukee. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Portis in the post. Still scoreless. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And the Bucks miss again.
I guess even he has is one of those once in a while.
Here's Merrill. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Merrill on the wing. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Porter, and he drives in.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Rollins. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Harden finishing inside. And you think about the importance, RJ, of awareness and basketball IQ. What about players who don't have that, but are immensely talented?
Well, they still have to grow their IQ, and that can take time because if you make too many mistakes, it will cap your minutes.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Mitchell. There's the drive.
The speed and confidence of Mitchell on display. A master at knifing his way to the rim.
And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the 3. Releases from 15. Harden can't hit. And a wide open look for Porter. And the Bucks miss again. And it's Harden with the ball for the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell gets it inside.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
Here's Giannis. Up and in on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 17.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. Cavaliers making a switch here. Giannis no good. The Cavaliers leading by 6. The 3 from Harden. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Stolen by Mitchell. 2 on the clock. Harden with the hang time.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Got it off in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Puts up a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Using his size, Giannis!
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether 2 big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
For 3, Mitchell. Green with the rebound. Bucks trailed by 7. Here's Rollins. Mobley with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mobley. Here's Giannis. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Harden outside. Porter with the steal.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
The Cavaliers leading by 7 from downtown. The offensive rebound. Harden lets up. There's the 3. To the inside. Allen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And he knocks down the first one. So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
Trent outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Shot from the top of the key. That one goes in. Harden's got 16.
Come on, that lefty stroke of James Harden, just so pretty.
Here's Thomas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Richard, Cam Thomas has been criticized for his shot selection at times, but the guy can flat out score.
Oh, he's a walking bucket. And to his credit, he works on taking these difficult shots because he knows that is a valuable skill in this league.
Mitchell outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bucks trail by 9. Mitchell with the steal. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Count it, good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Harden outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
An offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
So both teams changing it up here. 50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Kuzma pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Here's Rollins. And it's Wade with the rebound. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And the preparation from Mitchell has made him dangerous in every facet of the game.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Merrill with the ball. Out guarded by Giannis. Inside. Allen, that's good. Allen's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Misses from short range. 1 second left. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Cleveland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've got 45. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Bucks trailed by 10. It's Trent on the wing. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Harden surveying the D. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
Bobby Portis.
It's on Bobby Portis.
Brilliant move by Harden against the foul, getting the whistle and the bucket.
Thomas with the ball. Into the lane. A slam dunk by Thomas.
He's just such a strong guard. Thomas can muscle his way into any area.
Harden money from the arc.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go into the next. You got to at least show a little heart out here.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Bucks trailed by 9. On deep, Prince. Stolen by Harden. Harden missing again. And the Bucks with possession here. Giannis rips it down.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Well, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
And Allie, thanks so much. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Mitchell outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Porter with it. He's picked up by Mobley.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Mitchell fires. And the 3 misses.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Mitchell up. Did you see that? Donovan Mitchell.
I'm just going to be real with you. With a full head of steam, the defense, they might not even bother when Mitchell's going that quickly.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Bucks trailed by 7. Outside Porter. Just 4 to shoot. Onto the Kumbo outside. And it misses. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Mitchell! Mitchell connects from 3.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch. Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guy.
Porter with a block. To Kumbo.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Porter with the steal. It's Portis. Now onto the Kumbo. The putback. Oh, sticks the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Porter with the steal.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
And they'll get another chance.
And that long rebound just falls right back into their hands. That'll reset the shot clock.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
Mitchell. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout.
Absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one misses. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ballgame.
Well, how about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game.
Antetokounmpo, and the layup is off. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Antetokounmpo up top. It's in.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Knocks it loose.
They've got to keep their focus. That's going to result in a technical. What are they thinking?
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through.
Look, I'm telling you, man, if you get jammed up, won't mention my name. Forgive me, I know I ain't living right. Gotta feed the block. Starving, they got appetite. And this is every day, it never gets old. When I was a juvenile, stuck to the